Hey lovelies, say hi Coco. So, this is the Furry Friend Tag. I did this, I wanted to do this with like all of them, but I don't have all of them at the moment, and my guinea pigs are downstairs. So I'm gonna do this with only Coco. The Furry Friend Tag, so let's get this started. Yeah! Alright, so first one is, what is your pet's name? This is Coco. Just C-O-C-O. Yeah, so, you know, she's a good cutie. I love it, Cocos. She's like, what am I doing up here? She likes being up on my bed, but she doesn't like it when I hold her. What kind of pet is it and what breed? Well, of course she's a doggy. And we're not really 100% sure what full breed she is, but we know for sure that she is part Shih Tzu. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. You see yourself on the computer? You see yourself on the computer? Alright. How long have you had your pet friend? I've had her, I think, for 5 years now. Yeah, for 5 years now. I've had her since I was in high school. I've had her, I think, yeah, since my junior year in high school. So, yeah, 5 years. How did you get your pet? Well, this is a lovely story. So, for all of you who know where I go for 4th of July. Oh, hi. I go over to the college near my house for the 4th of July to watch the fireworks, right? So I was there with my mom and my sister and my sister's 2 friends. We were in my sister's car, and I remember, what are you doing? No, no. I remember that we were sitting in the back of my sister's car, and all of a sudden we hear, like, you know, paws and, like, you know, little paw steps, or like heard like little steps of a dog or of an animal running through. So we thought it was like a raccoon or something, because it's near a little area that is forested. And we're like, oh, is there gonna be a raccoon or another animal running around here? But no, we see this little matted, covered in water and birds and, you know, mud, little dog. This one, she had like her fur was twice as long as it is now. See how long her fur is? Actually, it's not twice. It was like maybe 3 or 4 times longer than it is now. And it was covered in burrs. It was covered in mud. She was wet from head to toe. So, what? And yeah, so she she ran under my sister's car, right? And we were like, oh, she needs like a bath, and she needs to get shaved and all that stuff. So somehow she finds her way into my sister's car, and, you know, gets right underneath or in between the pedals and the driver's seat. And what are you doing? And she just sits there, like the entire time home. She just sits there. So, what are you doing? So she's just staying there, and then by the time we get home, I'm sitting in the car with her, and stop. And we get her in the house, and we give her a bath. We get, you know, all of the dirt and get her completely cleaned up, but she still had the burrs in her fur. So we kept her in my room for the time being, because we had a couple other dogs. I think we had Radar and Duncan at that time. So we let her stay in my room, and she actually, you know, lived in that closet right over here. And I had the door open, and I had like a baby gate in the way of the door. Yeah. So yeah, she basically stayed in my room ever since, and she became my dog. But we took her to get groomed, and we're like, oh, she's such a cutie. But yeah, I at the moment, do not have a photo of her when she was a puppy, because it was on MySpace, and MySpace decided to delete all of my old photos. But yeah, so that's the story of how I got Coco. How old is your pet? We really don't know. One vet said she was only 1 year old, like when we got her, and then another vet said she was 7 years old after 3 years of having her. So she's somewhere between 5 and 8, maybe. Hey. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? Well, when she gets excited, she does this little dance where she hops back and forth. And also, she doesn't like being held. She doesn't like people in her face. Yeah, she doesn't like it when people get in her face. And also, in the middle of the morning, because I have wood floors, instead of, barking, because she doesn't really bark either. Instead of barking at me to get my attention, to wake me up, she trots around the wood floors. And that's how she wakes me up in the morning. Yeah. How does your relationship with your pet, or what does your relationship with your pet mean to you? Well, she's been with me for about 5 years now, and, she's like my little girl. If I lost her, man, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even want to get a dog to replace her for, like, maybe even 5 years. She's that kind of puppy that I just want to keep forever, if I could. Coco. Hey. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? Well, every year, for 4th of July, I take her back over to that college, and we, watch fireworks together. Some other fun times, I take her to the, dog, the dog park. And, she doesn't, that's the only time when she, follows me around. But yeah, she's my cute little baby girl. Rawr. What are nicknames that you call your pet? Sometimes I call her Puffball, especially when she's, like, really furry. I call her Puffball, I call her Coco Puff, I call her Baby Girl. But yeah. This is my Cocos. Cocos. Say hi. And yeah. That's my Furry Friend Tag, okay? For those who do have pets, I tag you in this video, and so especially I tag Cody, I tag Mikkel, I tag mostly Cody and Mikkel. If anybody else is watching this video and you have a furry pet, I would like to see your intake on this video. I will put the questions down in the description below. And yeah, okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and Coco's gonna go and lay on my pillow back there. And you had my Miku hair all over your butt. Ew. Alright guys, so have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, okay, bye.